Hi, my name is Giselle Money, and I'm a game journalist. I've been a game journalist for 16 years. Yeah. And I guess I'll talk about my backgrounds. I started when I was about 13, 14. You know, dial-up was a thing. Yeah. And so I started writing, strategy guides, like forums, like forum.net, blogspot, and so it was something I always wanted to just write, and I was also a poet, and I used to have the gaming magazines, and I would always read those journalists, like their articles, and I said, this is what I want to do. I kept doing it, and eventually, when I was 19, I submitted an article. I forget, it was Final Fantasy 11 online. I was really big on MMOs, and then they took me in, and they showed me the way. And I'm like, wow, people can do this. People can become a journalist, and so now I'm 29. I recently started my own publication.
Woo.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah. It's just amazing how everything changed now, and now I'm just taking in new writers and how to bring them into the gaming industry, how to help them out. And not only that, I'm also a streamer on Twitch, and I just talk about it like, alright, look, I'm a writer. So that's a little bit about me.
So if someone in the audience is an aspiring games writer, should they find you?
Yes. Yeah, it's amazing. Like, you meet brilliant developers, people in the gaming industry. It's just amazing. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Well, that's it.
Stats.
I'll say for me, it's more on the media side. Getting very personal with publishers. We're on on the back end, so we're having to deliver the news. We get to attend conferences, and we can. They sometimes give us some game codes, and we review it, and we're the voice, essentially. So we're okay, let's see if this is we rate the games, and also we get behind the scenes. So it's really interesting.
That must feel so good that you get a view that you've been on the outside, and then suddenly you get to.
And it's even more exciting when you're a gamer too. So it's I play these games, and I gotta write about it. It's amazing, having this intimate moment with the developers, and it's just amazing. I love it. I'll have to agree with that. There is rarely anything like how she said, gamers are introverted in New York. There's not that many opportunities, even in jobs.
Do you think that's different in other cities?
I feel in California, they have the upper hand. Even when I try to get into the gaming industry, just anything, developing, it wasn't even here. It was just all business or sales.
Or media.
Thank God. But, it's just California wins at the end of the day. And that's the hard truth.
Hey, it's fair. I mean, definitely organizations like Playcrafting are doing a lot to try to bring people together and to sort of connect the indie devs and the AAA and the AAA, and sort of trying to see who's here, because there's a lot of people who don't talk to each other here.
Exactly,
so
yeah.
It feels like a very weirdly New York thing, even though we like to think we're better than that.
Tara? Oh, that's a hard question, even for a journalist, because we play everything. Yes. My God. But I'll say growing up, I'll be Mortal Kombat. Big Mortal Kombat fan. I used to compete. Currently, I'm going to say God of War. Yes, because I have this Corey Barlog. It's my bestie. So it's I actually hung out with him and got to interview him. So the things I've learned, my God. So I would say God of War.
And do you think that playing Mortal Kombat as a kid shaped you?
Yeah, I'm a badass. Fair enough. Yeah. I'm a fighter. I think it's important to follow your passions and dreams. I mean, when I first started, I was in an all heavy male, dominant writing publication, and I felt excluded half of the time. And I said, you know what, I'm still gonna do me. One day I'm gonna become big. Now look at me, I'm 29. So I think it's important to never give up. if you're passionate, you have dream, stick to it. Don't listen to anyone that tells you you can't do anything about it.
It helps to be a fighter at heart.
Yeah, right, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.